Darragh, it's hard to believe that Absolute Tard was 5 years ago. How much do you remember about that race?
I remember very well, even up until declarations when I saw my name down beside him. It was, as I said, it was a surprise, and I was after just coming in here. I had ridden a few winners to Henry, and I was riding out, and it was great. He was a special horse, and first grade one winner, so it was brilliant.
Yeah, first grade one. Just watching the race again, Mellon and Envoi went clear, but you didn't panic. He was a horse whose stamina wasn't proven at the time.
That's it, and we were riding him to get the trip as well, and there was kind of Manella Endo was in the race as well, and there was no real pressure, and it was just ride him to get the trip, and as I said, it worked out great.
And you still had a lot of ground to make up in the run around the home turn, and all the way that pull all the way up the hill to the line, because he really had to stay as well, didn't he?
That's it, even kind of down the back, the two lads were jumping well out in front, and they were after poaching a lead, and kind of after I jumped to third last well, and kind of looked up and saw the lads, so I was just hoping they would come back to me, but when I got down and gave Absolute Tard a squeeze, he really rallied, and he stayed all right.
And did you think that they'd gone very fast? Did you think there was a chance they'd come back to you?
Yeah, like as I said, I suppose Leopardstown, when they do, I knew we were going a good gallop, and kind of they were after, getting going with each other. So as I said, now it was halfway up the run, and I was hoping the line wasn't going to be coming any closer, but thankfully, kind of last 100 yards, my lad really rallied and did it well.
And do you remember coming back into the winners' enclosure, as you said, your first grade one win back at Leopardstown over Christmas?
Yeah, and I think it was the COVID year as well, so I think that there was still a bit of a crowd there, but not like I suppose nowadays again, but still very special, and it was great feeling to win a race at that at that nature at Christmas time is brilliant.
Of course, that was in the Cheveley Park stud colours. Your second grade one win was also in Cheveley Park colours with Envoi Allen in the championships at Den Royal last year.
Yeah, no, that was great. Them colours have been very good to me. Again, it was great to get a ride on a horse like Envoi, and his record at Down Royal, but he was very good. Again, that was Nick and Tuck up the run, and myself and Hewick, but thankfully we got the right side of it, but it was brilliant.
And this year again, Envoi Allen, what a horse he is to win the race as an 11-year-old, the first 11-year-old to win that race, and he probably did it more easily this year than he did last year.
Yeah, he did. He's such a classy horse. The way he travelled this year round, it jumped, and even kind of when I jumped between the two lads at the third last, it was just like he joined in with them, and as I said, he did it more easily than he ever has, but it was great training performance out of everyone to get him there in that kind of peak form again.
And that, obviously, another grade one win for you. That was one of the highs in a season of highs so far for you. Like, you've got Am I Right and Heartwood and lots of big winners so far this season for you.
Yeah, no, this season's been great. We've had a good summer, and Am I Right winning the good national at Kilbeggan was kind of the first one, and as I said, we've had a couple of nice winners during the autumn again with Envoi Allen and Heartwood and July Flower as well at Cheltenham. So we've had a good time with it, so hopefully now we can keep going.
And Lonesome Boatman as well at Cork for Sean Allen, that was massive. I think you had a treble on the day as well.
Yeah, that was a magic weekend. I'd won Envoi the day before, and coming back to, I suppose Mallow racecourses or Cork is my local, and plenty of family and friends were there, and to win the Cork National for Sean Allen, I'd say he'd only have 3 or 4 horses in training, so he got a good kick out of it, and it was a great day.
You're setting some pace in the Jockeys Championship this season so far. I think you have 69 winners, which is more than you've had in an entire season in your career before this.
Yeah, no, as I said, we set a good pace. We might be slowing down the last couple of weeks, all right. Gordon and Jack are really getting into stride, but no, look, I've had a wonderful season so far, and hopefully we're not finished yet.
Talk of champion jockey, it's around the place, it's premature, it's a long season to go, but is that something that is in your mind, or is it a goal that you have for yourself in your career at some point?
Yeah, it's definitely obviously, because the position I'm in now, you'd say you'd be thinking of it, but not necessarily. It's just a goal that I have to, that's my aim to, while I'm riding, hopefully to be able to achieve it. Whether it's this year or when it's in a few years' time, the two lads, Jack, Paul, and there's other lads as well, set the benchmark. So everyone's trying to get up near their levels. So as I said, I'd love to ride as close to 100 winners this year, and whatever happens after that happens then. You've been thrust centre stage at Henry's place here. How has that been, or how has that developed for you over the season so far? Sure, it's been brilliant. Like as I said, every day you're going racing, you're going riding nice horses in maiden hurdles and beginners chases, and especially this time of year, and coming into the autumn riding them better calibre horses, they're the ones you want to be riding, and they're the ones that'll, you know, get you to them good races and good meetings.
And you mentioned the Christmas festivals. Like, how much are you looking forward to Christmas now?
Yeah, sure, it's brilliant. You know, we haven't many meetings left now till before Christmas, and then it's all gearing up to that. So, you know, it's a great time of year, great race and good race tracks, and you know, the best meet the best, and yeah, no, it's great to be part of it.
How's Christmas going to be for you? I mean, I'm sure you've got no weight issues. You're going to be able to eat whatever you want, and before you move on to St Stephen's.
Yeah, no, touch wood, we're lucky enough. So yeah, no, as I said, it's a great time of year, and you know, every day there's good races on. So yeah, it's good to be going to be a part of it.
We won't go through all your potential rides over the Christmas festival, but are there one or two horses in particular that you're looking forward to during the course of the week?
Sure, I'd say July Flower would be one, you know, that you'd really look forward to. You know, she was good at Cheltenham and Limerick, and then you know, there's plenty. You know, we've plenty in the, I say, the handicaps as well, and there'll be a couple. Mr. Pessimistic as well, a nice horse. Won a maiden in Cork and won a bumper in the stall. He's a nice young horse as well. So there's plenty of them there. So hopefully we'll have a couple of winners throughout the Christmas period.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.